At least 9 police officers, including one with a dislocated shoulder and another with a potentially broken jaw, were reported injured along with one highway patrol trooper, Acting Police Chief Lawrence O'Toole said in a video statement posted to the St. Louis Police Department's Twitter page early Saturday morning. Many of the demonstrators were peaceful. However, after dark, many agitators began to destroy property and assault police officers, O'Toole said in the video statement, alongside Mayor Lyda Krewson. At one point, roughly 1,000 protesters converged on the mayor's home, throwing rocks and bottles at the property, the Post-Dispatch reported. There was no evidence to suggest that Krewson was inside at the time. Tension boiled over hours after Circuit Judge Timothy Wilson found former St. Louis police officer Jason Stockley not guilty in the killing of Anthony Lamar Smith in December 2011. A court document said that Stockley and another police officer chased Smith, a drug suspect, in a car at more than 80 miles per hour and that he was going to kill this motherfucker, don't you know it, before instructing the driving officer to steer the car into Smith's slowing vehicle. In his verdict, Wilson wrote that after agonizingly going over the case's evidence, he was simply not firmly convinced of Stockley's guilt. Stockley, in an interview with the Post-Dispatch Friday, said that news of his clearance feels like a burden has been lifted, though the burden of having to kill someone never really lifts. I can feel for and I understand what the family is going through, and I know everyone wants someone to blame, but I'm just not the guy, Stockley added. I am sobered by this outcome, she wrote. I will continue my work to create a more equitable community. In addition to Krewson's home, a public library and at least one local business was damaged during the protests. The rock band U2 was scheduled to perform a concert Saturday night in the city but cancelled after police told them they were not able to provide standard protection. In light of this information, we cannot in good conscience risk our fans' safety by proceeding with tonight's concert, the band said in a statement. As much as we regret having to cancel, we feel it is the only acceptable course of action in the current environment.